Okay, hello. Someone speak for me. Because last week it didn't.
Hello.
Okay, perfect. It is picking you guys up from the start. So,
hot
That is how
dog.
it's
No
supposed to
tech
work.
issues. That's how we do it.
look, very, very rare is the day for us that we are streamlined and smooth. But it does happen once upon a time.
Thank
So,
you, Nate. Thank you, Nate.
Fun start of this for anyone catching us live or repeat. Next week, we're going to be running Cyberpunk, hopefully. So that'll be fun. Make sure to check that out. Last we left off, we saw a mountain kind of get up from nap time and kill the Herald you were set out to try and take down.
I'm so happy.
Easy mode.
We didn't have to fight him.
Yeah.
You
great.
know what? One less lethal
More time for
encounter for you
roleplay.
guys.
I already died. It's fine.
Look,
True.
the death per Herald is still ticking up. Technically, wait, did more
Yeah.
people die in this Herald than the last Herald?
I don't think anyone died in the last
Do you mean
Herald.
full die or just go down?
Full die. Like, full die, this one was technically more lethal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is because nobody full died the last one. They just went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy clap.
Also, just want to confirm, last week, did we mark off the revivified diamond for Helena? Can we make sure that was done?
Yeah, it was done.
I'm
Excellent.
not in charge of the back this time.
I always take it off when I use it.
Perfection. So, last we left off, the Herald that was meant to be have a weak spot and everything was killed. We ended the session with you literally getting
Nice
on one by
water.
one in age order onto the
Yeah, I know. I have
Great
questions.
Worm's Claw. As you're lifted through the airs, everyone's kind of baffled a little bit as Rhea got on first, as you just feel the wind just kind of tossle you to the side as the claw brings you down to this large rift, parallel in size to the one you saw last time. And there's just like what can only be described as like pyres that are like brimming with this kind of amethystine fire of just piled up dragon bodies. As like the rift stands unguarded.
I mean, would you have a mountain of a dragon just like hanging out
it
beside
kind
it?
of, you look there and you just go, that's gonna be a breath weapon. You know what? That would be a breath weapon attack.
Yeah.
How many d6? All of them?
Yes.
Wait, just all of them?
How many d6? Yes.
When you just get everyone at the table to roll every dice they have and add that together, that's the damage.
I don't know if you want that.
D20s,
Damage?
D10s,
Yes.
D6s, D4s, all of it. Literally, I just take out the entire drawer from my desk and just pour.
And this is why he can't help going forwards.
He might.
So as people get off the claws, like kind of the mountain's arm curls back around the peak, it curls back up the Great Worm. They said they would give you a flight back to Arvagrad proper in a minute, but you got to close this rift first. But you just kind of see Vazarth is like looking at Rhea a little bit, just be like, Eldest.
Rhea's also like, I have more questions. Okay, who's ready to do Yeki magic?
Let's do it.
Whatever you say, Grandma.
I'm 19!
How many years have you been 19?
One?
Are you sure?
Yeah? I mean, unless there was just a lot more time difference in the pocket dimension than I'm aware of.
That's
I
my
thought
running
Kitsune
theory.
were fox, not cougar.
Rude.
That was good. Fuck
God.
you.
That's hilarious.
It was. That's why I laughed first. Huh. Okay. I don't want to do this. Okay. Then I'll
Alright.
pull
Let's get it
out
done.
the vial of God's blood. Definitely taking a second to like look at it longer than she ever really has before. Now that she knows where it's from.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kind of turn it over in your hand. It's knowing what it is doesn't make it feel any better at all.
No, it makes it feel worse.
You gotta wonder, how is Granny doing right now?
I know. I've
I haven't heard
tried
from
to
her in
reach
a
out.
minute.
I
Less
haven't
blood.
returned my
Less,
phone
less
calls.
blood for one.
And we start the ritual.
When you guys
Let's
begin
get
to
this
start the
done.
ritual, Vazworth just goes, I'll go over the ridge, perhaps. Best I didn't see this.
There. Thank you.
That's good. All right, Helena, over there.
I know.
And we do the thing that we don't have to roll for anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It still feels innately wrong as all of you have some trace in your blood to Elven or partial Elven or familial relation to the matron.
They don't know about their new character.
Well, no, they know Staros
they
came from
don't.
them.
Oh, I thought you meant that they know that blood comes from the matron. They don't know that.
No,
I
they
didn't
don't know that. You didn't tell them.
I didn't tell them. That's my secret. For now.
That's for now.
Well, not to my grave.
it's a shame thing for Rhea.
Faria's grave. She's like 1,000 years old. That's like next week.
What do you mean?
Any day now, I roll a D100 at the start of every session.
No, this is enjoyable because now I'm not the old person at the table.
Oh no, you
Isn't
still
next
are.
session going to be Rhea in the retirement home? Or
Yeah.
like,
Rhea
I-
would be
I-
so funny in a retirement home, though. She would
I
like
used to-
steal everyone's little things. It would be great.
I used to close fire portals. Sure you did, Grandma. Let's get you back to the room.
Meanwhile, your
This is
last
strange
character
how
in
Nate make these
the
jokes.
old folks' home is the one keeping the Viagra cells up.
True.
So,
Jeez.
after the ritual is complete, again, it feels like it tears almost at your soul. But the rift, the bone plinths around it fade, crumble, and the fire sputters out. And there's about... Some of them are difficult to tell because they're being melted together as the amethystian pyres burn hot, but there's somewhere in the ballpark of like 30 to 40 dragon bodies just like piled up.
Love that.
Is there anything of note floating around the battlefield?
Snow would have covered most of anything that would have been left behind from the past few days. There's only the piles of like kind of melted snow from where the bodies are burning.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that was horrendous as always. Felt worse this time.
It always does.
it's done though. That is the important thing.
But what's the
Well
plan
done,
for the
Helena.
next one?
Thank you. It's disgusting.
It is. Plan for the next one. Get some more of that blood and make our way to Mount Ondai.
Perhaps we find a great worm there. Just close it for us. Or kill the
That
Herald.
would be convenient, wouldn't it? Any interest in coming to Mount Ondai?
You shout up the mountain, and it's just
Yeah.
Jormungandr's over
No,
there. Sorry, he can't hear you.
Yeah. I don't think he plans to leave Arvigrad.
No. Unfortunately,
But am I crazy, or is there some merit in trying to lure the, if we struggle with one, lure it here?
It would have to threaten the existence of the entire world.
Oh no!
Or it just has to
I
get
get what
close to
Hella is
him.
saying. This is bait.
Oh,
we could just-
luring the other dragons here.
Yes,
I
if
mean,
if we struggled and could not kill, perhaps we, I don't know, steal something it likes, or we do something. And
It's a
We-
it's a valid it's a valid tactic, Helena. But
it's not terrible.
Probably not
I
for
don't
the rest.
I don't think we could travel that fast. These heralds seem to be quite mobile.
It is something to
But
think
it's-
about.
Good option. Just bring them into the killing fields.
Have you have cast
this-
silence on yourself, perhaps?
I did. Oops. I go over the ridge to get Vazra, and then I come back with her since we're done with the ritual and starting to talk again about
So-
what to do next.
Probably back to Evergad, and to head from there to Mount Onday.
Yes,
Gonna
something
need
of
to
the
contact
sort.
the lady for on the way.
I can take care of that.
Perfect. Right. Should head
So-
back sooner rather than later.
So the Great Worm just kind of like armed us over to where it was.
Yeah,
and,
you're like a half day's hike from the other ridge.
Got it. Okay. Time to start moving again. Yeah.
I mean, is it bold enough to just send it a message and ask us to pick us up?
Probably bold, erring on foolish.
That might be slightly too bold, but if you wanted to try, don't let me
No,
stop
I don't.
you.
No, I don't. I don't think so. I think perhaps we'll be fine with a little bit of a walk.
Perfect. Don't fall
Let's get
behind.
moving. Never. I can't. I can't fall.
You fell in combat last time.
Yes, but I'm not falling off the mountains I was raised in.
I have no comment for that. I definitely
I
didn't
will
fall.
keep my mouth shut.
So what is the plan of attack? Are we going to... It's Mount Hondi next?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not going to be good.
No.
No.
Do we have any
it's not
update on the
just us.
situation there?
No.
Mildly. My
do?
sister's there.
Oh.
Oh. That is
Remember how we
news?
were asked? It is. I talked to her last night, and amongst everything else that's happened today, I haven't been able to share.
All right.
So
She's
And-
no. So the second strike force that we got to send to one
Ah.
one location. Yes, that was where my sister is.
And what does it seem like over there?
I'm sure I'll hear later. I woke her up in the middle of something, and the rest of the words I won't share. She's not really a morning person.
Fair enough. Well, at least we know that she's still alive over there, and that it is enough of a stable situation that nothing has deteriorated that much.
they can sleep. So Or take the
they
time
can still
to.
sleep.
Yes, hopefully she's holding the line. She's alive, so that's always good news.
That is preferable.
That you're telling me.
I know she
Um,
feels when you hurt. Do you feel when she hurts?
No, I don't.
Well, that's a bit insensitive of you.
Yes, that seems a little unfair.
Well, I
How
haven't.
come it works that way
yet.
around?
Well, she's just more careful than I am, I think.
Well,
That's fair.
I'm sure she's had her fair share of scrapes.
Well, I don't think she's lost a hand or anything that violent.
Well, that's
No,
because
I
she
mean,
knows
that
when the
is-
oven is hot.
Yes.
Well, she is more careful. Who do you think taught me to pick a lock?
Pop it.
It does seem like quite a useful trick.
Picking a lock, yeah. No, it wasn't pop it. No, Maddie's able to break in and out of doors since she's very young.
Well, it's good to know that there's reliable people who have been helping over there.
Yeah. At least one. I don't know who she's with.
I doubt she would be with people who are unreliable.
Yeah, that's true.
Leo, as you walk,
Falls off the mountain because he was too much hubris about it.
there's part of you that's thinking and talking, and as your mind wanders to Maddie, you get this sharp pain down the right-hand side of your body. It almost
Leo
feels
starts-
like at the second it happens, like a small part of you dies.
Leo will stumble, then kneel, and then
Leo?
probably roll over onto the floor.
Are you okay?
Does that matter?
Leo can put 2 and 2 together.
You've never had a
He's
pain
just
like this
died.
before. Feels like the same sort of pain that caused your death. That white flash of pain.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh
Yeah.
no. Help me up. Help me up. Oh, as it starts to fade, the pain starts to dissipate.
Yeah.
I've just got this awful pain all down the side. I feel like my soul's been rent in two. As he
Maybe
starts
we
to
stopped
wake up.
too soon.
Yes, maybe we did. Send a message to Maddie immediately. What's happened? What's gone wrong? Are you there? Does the spell fail?
I want to look up the wording to see if it goes through, or I just need to know the wording on this. No response.
Something has gone terribly wrong in Mount Tondai.
Okay.
I'm afraid my sister may be dead.
Shit.
Leo's just turned off. Let's get to this
You're
bloody
muted.
dragon. Me? Yeah,
No, yeah, Jen.
Jen.
You're still muted.
What the fuck?
silent.
Am I still muted?
No,
I
you're
muted,
No, no.
unmuted, and then I guess I double clicked it so it remuted. Sorry.
It's alright.
Leo, they wouldn't send her out there without a healer as a part of their group.
Well, they sent us out without a healer.
And they sent us with the ability to reach a healer to sustain ourselves until we get one.
They also gave us multiple scrolls of Revivify and diamonds.
Yes. She's not going to be left out to dry.
Leo, you feel your breath comes back, and 6 seconds later, you feel yourself knocked asunder again.
Leo's
That's
on the
combat,
ground
baby.
again.
That's combat, baby.
God, it's so rough.
Rappy feel calicindered. Oh no! Wrong campaign.
Oh, God! I think my head hit my head on this one. That hurt. We need to get to Avograd. She's
Yes.
getting knocked around. She's in trouble.
Right. Well,
It
it is a journey.
Choose people to rely on until we get there, okay? Yes, we're going to hurry. Yes, we're going to rush.
Mm,
Yes.
But she's not on her own.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Could we also get in contact with our employer as we're like walking?
I assume this is all happening while you're walking between picking Leo
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
What do we want to do? A distraction would be nice.
We need to get in contact with our employers about how the materials to close the next rift. Either if it's sending or if it's the stone. Because I know that they said that they may not be on this plane. So
Mhm.
I can do it. I can do sending unless
Perfect.
you want to try Carol first.
I mean, it's probably better not to go to Karen. He doesn't really handle that side of things.
Yeah,
in terms of
fair
that.
enough. So the lady then.
Yes.
I cast sending. Oh shit. Wait. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It
Shit, I have
fails.
to cast it again. Nope. Not happening.
we have to get in contact with somebody over there.
I can try Karen. Give me 1 second. Fish around, pull out the stone. Alright, let's try this then. Avogad Rift closed. Proceeding to Mount Ondai next, we require the materials to close it. I hope everything is going well elsewhere. And just that.
A couple times later, message comes back. When you have a solid location, let me know. I'll send the materials.
Perfect. We will have the materials sent to us once we have a firm location.
Carol then. Not the lady. Good enough.
Perfect.
It really takes it out of you, huh?
Yeah. This is
She'll
one
be
hell of
okay.
a field trip. She
That's one
usually
word
is.
for it.
Yeah. We see Leo's just getting a bit fidgety. Like, pulled a few little clockwork things out of his pouch. Is just plain building something boring.
So, as you walk, morning, the stage kind of turns a little. No, sorry, it would be afternoon at this stage because you kind of arrived afternoonish, like lunchtime to the rift. So, getting like closer to maybe let's say like 5 or 6 o'clock. It's not even that it's long; it's just that it's to get safely around. You just have to go around.
Yeah.
As you're kind of
Can't go-
progressing, though, Vazis just goes, not to be crass about anything, but I've been close to 2 rifts now, close to a Herald. No bad reaction. Perhaps we find out that command word before we tackle the next rift.
I look over at Julio and Emily and I'm like, I do agree.
Has
We
been
were
Actually-
some data.
What?
When we get to Avograd, when I'm not worried about saving my spell reserves, I'll ask the question.
We can think more
Aye.
about that.
Could always try sending her myself, but I don't think she'll give it to me.
Probably
no,
not.
I don't think that's happening.
I'm not saying we have to use it, but perhaps if we're in a situation like last time, it would be helpful.
I mean, I do agree. You were killed and it was just me, her, and Craddock for a while. And it was almost all
suppose
of us down.
For a minute, it was me
Technic-
and Craddock.
That's true. I'm sorry.
You just left. It was interesting. I don't know how you did it.
I don't really know how I do it either, if that makes it any easier. I have a friend who did that once upon a time. He's a dreamwalker. And I think somehow now I can do it too.
Interesting. So as you crest the ridge, you can see the Onyx Guard are kind of packing up the supply camp.
Gentlemen, ladies,
The rift is closed, then.
Yes.
Yes.
yes, that's what we do.
You have our thanks.
We have you have ours as well.
It's quite the spectacle.
You're organized, you're efficient. You did a fantastic job. Made it easier for us to get to the rift. Thank you.
Let's hope everyone is so prepared.
Not everyone is as specialized a consultant as we are.
The last one, there was a lot more fighting.
Yeah.
So thank you.
It was more chaos when it happened, but I've had a few days.
Either way, it's impressive.
What now? Where are you going
Off-grid.
to next?
Yes, we're required to get back.
Our regard is
Yes.
where we're going next, and then after that, we're off to Mount Hondi.
I don't have any circles to bring you down there. Do you have the materials for your teleportation circle?
We do not.
Hmm.
However, he has suggested that he will take us.
Our regret. Not to. He's talking about to Mount Hondi.
Oh, to Mount Hondi. No, that's a problem we can solve ourselves when we get there.
I meant to everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you then. He did offer to fly us to Avograd.
That's quite the honor.
It is. But no one knows it better than I do. It's going to be quite quite a homecoming.
What, do you have the means of telekinesis to speak to Commune, or do you need me to call him for you?
I
Did you not?
I can ask him. Does he respond to sendings?
Traditionally, we use psionics.
That's a little bit outside of my skill set. I'm more of a telekinetic than anything.
Well,
If you don't
come
mind.
here. It's the least I can do for you.
Thank you.
See,
That would help.
reaches down. I think you misunderstand me.
Perhaps I do.
Step forward, son of Avograd.
I step forward.
He pulls towards his shoulder where you see there's like a psionic gem embedded in his skin and pulls it off. You see a little faint bit of blood coalesce around the wound.
But, sir, are you wounding yourself?
In honor. An honorary member of the Onyx Guard, if you will. Hit to your shoulder, goes to place it, and you feel like it almost like magnetizes to your body as the gem just, and you can feel it like spreading roots inside of you.
That's the second time you've had that feeling.
Today. Same side, too. I did that automatically. I
You
wasn't
feel
even
it
thinking.
knits itself around nerve and bone and blood vessel and vein and artery, and then you feel like a feedback loop as it something, a current, makes its way to your brain and back again, forming a circuit. And then you hear a voice in your mind going, it does take some getting used to. And you realize the Onyx guard in front of you is not speaking aloud.
I send it back to him. That is a strange sensation.
Yes.
My inner monologue is in Draconic.
So it says, there is one beauty of this, friend. Try as you may, you will never be able to change the volume. You can pretend you're whispering, you can pretend you're shouting. It makes no difference.
Great. Even better. This is... You hear stories of the Onyx Dragon Guard when you grow up as a child. You play knights when you're a little boy.
What you did was more than just playing there. You served Arvigrad well.
It's home. Much as we have a complicated relationship with it, it's home. I'll pull out the clockwork spider and I'll cast Cure Wounds on where he's pulled out the gem.
You can see underneath there's already like a small shard of like amethyst, onyx kind of color crystal that's already just like there, like a shard ready to grow.
Like how the rest of us are watching you guys just stare at each other for a little bit.
Want to get inside your friends' heads now, I suppose.
I will do exactly that. It's not just his dazzling personality, Rhea, in your mind.
So
That
that's what
work?
this was about.
Yes. I suspect there are some other flavors that'll eventually reveal themselves, but
Wait, can we talk back? Or I'm just out loud. Like, how does that work? I don't understand.
do I
What
hear
is
her
going
thoughts
on?
back?
Oh no, I'm
You
saying this
can
out
establish. So, Nate,
loud.
you
Oh my
have
God,
just gotten the
telekinetic.
telepathic feat.
Telepathic.
I love telepathic.
I am telepathetic. I'm telepathetic, it's fine.
Emphasis on pathetic.
Oh, nice. Alright, cool. I will do that accounting.
I like the idea that Rio didn't know she could do the psionic thing because you just started doing it to her. So she's saying it out loud, so you're hearing everything that she's doing twice, like she's got double audio and a microphone.
So part of that as well, Leo. So you can increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1.
Ooh.
You can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet of you. They're in a language you know, and the creature understands you if it knows the same language. You can also cast Detect Thoughts spell, requiring no spell slot or components. You must finish a short or long rest. I'm sorry, finish a long rest before you can cast it this way again. It is the full telepathic feat.
That's
Fuck
very
me.
cool.
Nice.
Craddock kind of leans over to Emmeline. Are they giving each
It
other
does
funny
say-
eyes?
It does say
That's
that
what I've been trying to
they
work it
doesn't
out.
give them the ability to respond to me telepathically.
No,
That's
that's
what it says
cringe.
in the-
I don't care about that.
It is a super fucking cringe, right? Yeah, great.
that's
Cool.
nah.
Yeah, super dumb.
From
Copy that.
I will always rule that telepathy works like telepathic bond, because if you don't rule it that way, you're cringe. Just the same way Dream does not have a word limit, because that's absolutely disgusting.
That's
hard agree.
disgusting.
I run
Why
it
would
the
you do
same way.
that?
Super dumb.
Dream is literally just a conference call. Come on now.
We have run it as
The
a
other
Zoom
ones.
meeting before, and
We
we will do
have.
so again.
It's the best way to
Multiple
do
times.
I
Yes,
also
but-
gave Raph a means to bypass the sending limit of words because that's cringe.
it.
I mean, the sending spell is always fun to kind of put people on the burner. But yes, that's very cool. I'll reach my mind over to Emmeline. Apparently, I can talk in people's minds now.
Can you talk to multiple people's minds at once, or is it a one-to-one?
No, I think it's a 1-to-1.
Oh.
It's a phone call.
It's a phone call. Well,
That's
Yeah.
nice. It is useful ability.
But it does mean that I don't need this anymore.
What are you?
The
What is
earring.
Oh,
It's my earring. I
keep it on for old time's sake.
Or I say out of character, we could give it to Kratig or Vazra
Or Helena.
or
or
Helena.
Helena.
Or Helena.
Craddock, come here.
Aye.
He gives it to the dwarf.
Aye.
Of course he does.
Wear this.
I'm pierced, but not in the air.
I wouldn't do that to jewelry.
This man.
What an
Just
ab-
like
what an
off at the void, just so quiet. This man.
This man.
I think it sounds like Emily's falling for him.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I'll flick it to Helena. Helena, put that on. You can now speak into people's minds. Just like this.
She takes out an earring. She takes out the match she has. Do you have them or?
No, it's not a set. It's a magical item.
Fine. She fastens it in.
It lets you do sending or message.
Message.
The night kind of opens up the pathway into Leo's mind. The benefit, son of Arvagrad. The regular range that one would expect is amplified tenfold by those of us with these gemstones.
600 feet, that's not bad.
It's not.
Shall I open my mind to him? Is that how it's normally done?
I would, but I would brace yourself.
Same volume rule does not apply to him. Sorry, he just yells.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like when a boomer goes on Facebook and they type in all caps and they don't realize they're yelling.
Is that what it's like when Ray uses it?
Damn.
Leo, as you open your mind, the sensation's different. As other people's voices kind of manifest in your mind, like sound would, the sound from the Onyx Great Worm comes through as a resonance throughout all the bones in your body that this gem has wound itself around, almost like a vibration of its voice throughout your entire body. It's like those earbuds that do
Yeah.
vibration.
The resonance earbuds, yeah, I know the ones.
I don't. Sounds awful.
Your bones feel itchy.
I don't want my bones to feel itchy. I don't want to feel my bones.
Yeah, they do. It's a bone conduction, and it
It
does
happens
sound
when
that
you get
way.
older, Rhea, sorry.
I'd rather feel other people's.
Zamani, back in your box.
Oh, sorry,
Jen.
my bad.
Back in your box, Zamani. Someone get the spray bottle. Someone get...
What? Yeah. So, kind of, the bone conduction is caning the back of my skull. Oh.
You have been given a gift.
Yes, it's quite the honor. Apologies. I'm still getting used to it. We've closed the rift. Is that offer to take us to Arvagrad still available? Bless you.
Excuse me. As there's just thunder.
Bird got in there.
Small bushfire.
Tip of a mountain. It's gone.
Yeah. Oh shit, that Tondai. There it goes. We very much would like to continue our work, and I think Mount Ondai is in trouble. My sister, daughter of Arvagrad, is there and holding the line.
I can fly you down to Overgrad proper. I will not fly to Ondai.
No, not what I'm asking. That Overgrad proper was all I would dare to intrude.
You see, because this creature you still haven't seen stand up. You've seen it raise an arm and move its head. You see now 3 sets of wings along its body unfurl for 6 wings total. The snow just gets flung into the air, and just a snowstorm all of a sudden is happening.
That's so cool.
It
I love
raises
Drake.
arms, these front arms and back. It stands itself kind of like clinging to the side of the mountain. And an arm that is like, I would say, a couple 100 meters long. Make your way up to my back spines.
We walk along the dragon highway to get up to his back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you... all of you climb up and walk. It is... by the time you get to where his, like, the various gemstones and, like, plates of his back actually form, there's almost like this natural kind of, like, cliff and cave face of his own body, where there is, like, on his shoulder blades, almost a safe space to hunker beneath.
That's wild.
That's cool.
Well, I guess this is the saddle.
You see there's this one larger than the rest kind of gemstone of onyx, and you feel as the landscape of this dragon's body just changes, and you see the same more slender humanoid looking person that manifests as a figment of your imagination in front of all of you. It's been a while since I've had passengers. I will try and keep the flight smooth.
Thank you.
Even for me, this is not a quick flight. I can cover it in the better part of a few hours.
This is quite
Much
the honor.
faster than what it would have been. Thank you.
It beats walking.
19.
Yes, me too.
What's funny?
You are not 19.
What do you mean?
You are older than 19.
I don't understand how that's possible.
I can... when I speak, my psionics pass through you. I can also recall when I speak to people when they came to be.
How old am I then?
I've been told with ladies this is a dangerous game.
No, I don't. No, please. No, genuinely, please. It's only a dangerous game whenever it's ladies who are lying about their age because they're trying to pretend that they're younger than they are. I'm genuinely
Is this something you
confused.
wish to discuss in front of your allies?
Is it something I shouldn't discuss in front of my allies?
Age is a sensitive topic.
That's okay. I don't care.
Ray doesn't give a fuck.
It's difficult to pinpoint an exact time for someone
okay.
born so long ago. You're
only
somewhere
live-
between the fall of the new Onyxian planet, and when the gods, as they call themselves, first stepped foot on Quinthos.
That's like thousands of years ago.
That's why it gets difficult to tell the exact minutia of years.
That doesn't
It
make
could
any
be
sense.
20,000, it could be 15,000, it could be
I mean,
12,000.
my entire lifespan is only like 200 years.
You carry your age well.
I
You don't
smack him.
look a day over 2,000.
That is bizarre.
You're not as old as I am, if that's any consolation.
I'm much older than I apparently have any business being.
You should share your skincare routine. My skin is quite rocky.
Yours is much more durable than mine, though. Thank you for telling me.
I thought you knew.
I had no idea. I've only lived 19 years.
That's not for me to talk on. I can only tell when you're from.
I have an idea. I need to have a conversation with my papa, I think. Thank you.
Any more last questions for the past last questions we have before I take flight?
I didn't ask a question. I just said I was only 19. It became a conversation. Which did have questions in it, though.
Old people do love their technicalities.
Smack.
Yeah. I'll take the other good point off.
Thousand. Huh. That's just gonna take some getting used to.
Well, all I can
Well,
tell for
apparently you've got
certain
time.
is you're from roughly a time period when the Void Dragon was still whole.
Oh.
So, the 12 to 20,000 yearish period.
That's before they even came over to Quinthos, isn't it?
Time-wise, it gets muddied. They lost their home planet. Then, only after did they completely separate the Void Dragon. And then they were on Quinthos. Could be around when they landed. I do not know.
That's okay. That had to have been kind of strange for you, huh? Suddenly a whole
Why?
bunch of people from another... Well, because you suddenly had visitors, right? Unless that's something that's common.
I could sense they're coming.
Fair. They sent a phone called before they showed up.
I know, you could feel the other Great Worm die to the Void Dragon.
That's not what he said. That's not what Rhea picked up. Because I didn't get that at first.
So, you guys feel like you feel like a slight rumble beneath your feet, but then it becomes apparent to you that this conversation also is happening. You have been moving, but you were so large, so tiny on this thing that it is like you were inside a train. It is, the world is moving around you, but
You don't really see it.
like the only thing is the
Doesn't
sound
feel
of the
like it.
wings. Was just every now and there is just a.
Perhaps a bit of a vain question before we finish off. I know you don't exactly have much attachment to Arvagrad, but is there anything that you'd like to tell the city, or say to the city, or messages you would like to share?
I think my presence flying above their sky will be enough. If
Yes, I think we're...
scaling reasons, you probably can understand I'm not going to land down there.
Yes.
Yes,
It
but I
would.
think it'll be quite obvious that we've returned from you. We're about to have a bit of an audience. Presence is message enough. Understood.
I don't need to be worshipped.
I know. But I thought I'd ask. I'd keep
They will
myself
know
in
my
it.
protection still stands.
That is the most important part.
Is there anything I should know?
In what regard?
I don't know. I feel like there's a question I can't quite find.
Are you wanting to make sure you don't put your foot in your mouth or something?
No, I'm never really worried about that. Foot usually finds its home very quickly.
It's not like you to be so lost for questions.
I've got something else on my mind. Something a bit more selfish. No, that'll do. Thank you.
It's nothing really. As you feel the kind of reality warbles around you, and you can just see kind of like the spinal column going down the dragon as you're kind of in the shoulder blades, just like the 3 sets of wings. You're kind of at the top or uppermost set, I should say. You can see the ones down past you. Each set of wings has a couple, like maybe like a 2,000-foot wingspan. You're cast silence on yourself again. Come on,
Sorry,
Grandma.
I have a really stuffy nose today, so I keep muting it so it's not loud, and I keep forgetting to unmute it. Sorry. Are they like bat wings? Are they like feathered?
No, these are like
insect-y?
large draconic wings that look almost made of stone and onyx.
Are they the kind that have like the little grabby hands on the end, like a wyvern, or just wings?
No, he's got like 2 hands, 2 legs.
I'm just nosy. I want to know.
No, it's just
Honor the leader.
it's sheer length. There's 3 wings, and it's like they kind of beat, not in tandem.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
So freaking cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like a ripple, like the top, then middle, then bottom, just boom, 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 boom.
But we've landed.
Oh, you've got like an hour or 2.
Oh, cool.
As Vaz kind of looks around and goes, "Is it rude to walk around and have a look?"
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I'll go with you. Less rude if there's 2 of us doing it.
I would
I-
say probably don't wander too far. You might fall off.
Yeah,
I have a
perhaps
few
stay in
hundred
the-
feet either side. I should be all right.
Yes, there's
You know, that's
plenty.
fair.
The wind turbulence, I think, more than anything.
I think with his size, it's the wind is going up. It's almost like there's a small pocket around us.
Have fun.
I would also. I want to go.
Oh, god damn it. All right, I'm coming.
As you all kind of head out from behind the shoulder blades, kind of making your way down spine, you also see now that across the kind of like the arches of the dragon's wings and all down his spine, there is larger and larger onyx crystals that seem to all be kind of boom, 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 lighting in different unison for you're not sure what reason. And who's can I pass the perceptions?
Passive.
Uh, Leo's.
14.
balls, like 13 or something. 12.
I think mine's 12 as well. I'm loading. Yeah, mine's 12. The passive is 12.
So I would
Yeah,
say
12.
Helena kind of points out, goes, I just think the lack of wind up here was a little bit odd. You notice? I think he is keeping us protected from it. She kind of points up and you can all see this kind of like faint purpley black shimmer that kind of just, you see like snow and sleet and rain is hitting a dome above you.
Well, of course
I
he
bet
wouldn't be aerodynamic. Why didn't I think of that?
I bet that protects from more than just wind.
How tough do you think he is to hit?
I don't think it's possible.
He's got at least
said
a
that-
16 AC. At least. Heavy
Nah,
armor.
he doesn't look too dexy. It's just 10 plus dex of 2. It's 12. It's,
Relatable! Let's go!
he's old, he's slow. That's why Maria's so easy to hit.
Is a Zimmer frame an improvised weapon?
It is,
Or
yeah,
is she
yeah.
proficient in it?
She's proficient with the improvised weapon. Only if it has tennis balls on the bottom of it, though. Just like you, Nate.
It's true.
It's like you IRL.
Yeah, I'm allowed to make these jokes. These are my jokes.
And
These
you
are my
can
How
like
does it
literally
feel,
see
Jen? How does it fucking feel, Jen?
there's parts of the body
I don't know,
of
I've
the
still got my
Onyx Great Worm. For now. Show up in a ball cap. How many subs? We all show up cosplaying Nate one day. All I'm saying.
I mean, it's a good look.
Canonically. So you literally see at this stage there is like where the body has like you can see what you can only assume is scars from fights previous. These long ones that kind of like make arches through the body, and there's crevices and such that could literally probably have a small village like kind of in this on this dragon's back if we really wanted.
What could possibly do something like this?
The Void Dragon,
Oh, the great
for one.
worms. Yeah.
Other great ones. Jotuns.
I feel small, but not in a size way, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just impressed.
I feel it.
Oh, absolutely. It just kind of goes to show you that there isn't a ceiling to how scary things can get.
How
I think
powerful
he's
it is.
close enough to it.
Yeah. I thought the ceiling was close to where we were with fighting the first Herald, and then, we got here. It's like, oh! It goes to show you how out of
From the
my depths I
reports,
feel.
this is similar to how large the Dragon King's draconian form is said to be.
Do we have to stop him?
Well, I don't know if it will be we who actually fight him, but
No, but we'll be a part of it.
It's like stopping the tides.
Yeah,
In
that's
one
how
way
it
or
feels.
Another.
Yeah. Stopping the wind itself.
When the time comes, who knows what we would be doing?
another day's problem.
Playing our
Yeah.
part, I think.
It will come soon enough.
Still, this is really, really cool.
It's quite cool.
He's larger than any dragon I've known.
Probably far older, too.
Yes, most of the ones I know are a few thousand at best. But what about you
Put
being...
those to shame.
Yes, let's talk about that a little bit. 20,000 years old.
Apparently.
Yes.
How
It
high of
is-
magic can you cast again?
How are those hips?
Fourth level?
Slap.
I've only lived 19 years. I don't have this big backlog of thousands of years that I could have spent studying and learning things.
You know, lying about your age is actually tax fraud. But you don't know what money is, so that's not.
I mean, I know what
for you.
money
I was going
is
to say,
now. I
we've
don't
had
really.
this whole
Did
discussion.
they
on
have
the
money
taxes.
back then?
I don't know. I wasn't around for it, but apparently
I think they
was.
just traded rocks.
So back then would have been when the woad was from coast to coast, right? So it probably would have been a bartering system.
Sure.
What was it like in the olden days?
Let's
I
get you
don't
back
know.
to bed, Grandma. Let's get you back to bed, Grandma.
Was everything in black and white?
Color wasn't
What?
invented back then.
Why would the world not have color?
We're just confused.
Yeah,
We're being such assholes.
you are.
This is cathartic for me, by the way.
This is how it feels.
D&D is all about living out your fantasies, and for you, that's a fantasy where you don't have dementia.
That's true. Although I can never remember it because of the dementia.
Exactly.
Do you think this connects back to the fox ghost thing that I saw before?
It's good
What
chat.
fox ghost thing?
When we were, it was when you were still locked up. I thought it was a kitsune, but then it jumped across the lake, and I went after it, and I saw like visions of it looked like kitsune that were about to go off and fight, and they left a baby behind.
It's very poor parenting.
I think that they knew they were going to die if they when they went to fight, but that they had to.
That's extremely poor parenting.
I don't know if they had any choices. I think
I
something was
mean-
coming for them.
They had grim
don't know.
choices.
Yeah.
Or they could have run.
Depends if they were running, if that would work from whatever it was.
And I go and I pull out like the peach pits, because at this point the peaches would have been rotten or have already been eaten. And I stick. My papa always said he found me under a peach tree. And the vision didn't like go away. And I picked these. But I wasn't able to find the place again. It's just gone now.
Are you just very bad with directions, perhaps? At your age, it can be difficult to remember.
In
That's true.
cities, I'm very bad, but I'm used to the woad, which changes around you all the time. In forest, I'm pretty good at finding where I am and where I need to go. That's why I was that guy's guide. And I point at Leo.
Wow, that guy. Forgetting names already.
Well, she's getting on.
You're having a lot of fun for this, for being the person who's had the most lived experiences in the group.
I woke up about a few days ago, consciously.
That's fair. So we're the same then.
That's funny.
Oh, I've only. Apparently, I just have 20,000 years of life that I haven't lived, apparently.
Apparently.
I mean, I know you're a deep sleeper, but sleeping through about 12,000 years is a bit much.
That does
even
sound
for
like
you.
the best nap.
Yeah.
And when you were young, when you went to school, did you go uphill both ways to get there?
I
There
gotta
and
go to
back.
With one
school. My
shoe.
papa taught and Granny taught me everything. Although I guess I did have a little bit of tutoring once in a Kitsune village for a while, but I didn't enjoy that.
Do you think there's anything interesting to find here? Dragons are known for their hoards.
I think if so, then it would
No.
probably be really disrespectful and stealing.
I wouldn't take anything. I just want to look. Imagine
always
what his
ask.
hoard looks like. You don't.
Isn't
It's
that what
rude to ask a
Aquagrad
dragon
is?
about their hoard.
Wouldn't that be Avograd, though?
I think
his-
it is.
Is the country his hoard? That's fantastic.
I think it might
Yes. That
That would make a bit of sense.
this dragon is probably the closest thing to a unified state religion that Avograd has.
be. From the sounds of it, he doesn't like that, though.
No, it's not that he doesn't like it, it's just that he doesn't care about it. But when you've lived for as long as he has, I think the disaffection is probably normal.
I don't get that, apparently.
No.
You guys see
Should've-
the mountains ridge behind you now, kind of dropping below the horizon.
Good lord, we're making time.
And he said he wouldn't be fast. I do have a question. Don't they say that the Great Worm is reborn every some odd years? Isn't that
Leo
a thing?
would know the story, but Nate doesn't.
No. Jen, I think you're forgetting with the dragons in the new setting.
Oh. Hee.
Not actually, I
Sorry.
don't even think it's the new setting. I think it's the other setting me and Rafa working on stream that I might be
Yeah.
harvesting some stuff for.
Got it.
Which I will be
Sorry.
harvesting some of that. Yeah, your brain is frying a little bit there.
My bad. It's hard to compartmentalize all the lore.
12,000
Yeah.
years, a little bit of bleed's gonna happen.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. 12
Back
to
in my
20.
days, dragons reincarnated. That's nice, Grandma.
Oopsie. Oh. This is amazing.
It is. There's going to be such fanfare when we get to Avograd.
Oh,
God.
do we have to talk to a bunch of stuffy the government people?
That's what I'm worried about.
I'm
Wait,
worried about the
if,
crowd.
Well, wait. And I go and I grab Leo. Leo, this is your time. If we have to talk to a bunch of stuffy government people, I need you to get us a portal to Mount Undai. And I pat him on the top of the head. Then I just started exploring.
Yes, I will demand it. I feel like and I'll tap the gemstone in my shoulder. Between this and our ride, I think we can pretty much ask for whatever we want.
You have to double tap it if you want to switch it from ring to vibrate.
No, you have to press and hold it.
When you do press it and touch it, you know if you have a filling and you bite a piece of aluminum foil, sends a shock
have
throughout
any
your entire
fillings.
body. Yeah, don't try that. If you have fillings, don't chew on aluminum foil. It will shock your entire body.
What?
Who's eating aluminium foil?
Yeah.
You guys aren't living right.
Did you also
Uh,
used to
s-
lick batteries?
How else do you know if
not
they're
living
charged?
right.
Put them into something that needs the batteries.
Oh no, you drop them on a solid surface. And
Yeah,
see
if
how
they
high
bounce.
Well, apparently, just lick them.
Jesus.
Anyways.
So yes, I'd already been thinking about that. We can basically have whatever we want when we get
Whatever we want.
more or less.
Whatever we
I'm
want.
pretty sure we can make demands of Avograd.
But he's not going to
when we get there.
land. How are we getting off?
You,
Look, if he,
Leo, do you have that featherfall magic still? Does that work on all of us?
I can get us off.
In the size scale of thing, depending on how high he falls above, we might just be fluttering down. I don't think anyone's going to see us. I think all
pretty
eyes will
hard
be
to
on him.
miss.
Well,
Yeah.
True.
Look at it.
We don't really
You
know
could-
what his plan
You
is.
could always sending aura, and then we could descend on a very, very pretty and impressive black dragon from a bigger black dragon.
I don't think, considering recently with other dragons, that may be a good idea.
All of the ones that have been attacking here were white dragons, and they
True,
have
but
like
it is still a dragon that is not on
how
its...
many 1,000-year reverence towards a
the
giant
Onyx
black dragon.
Great Worm is
Just
fairly
saying.
close to black in scale. It's just what I'm saying. The black dragons usually are the better ones, and he's close enough to black dragon.
Are you saying you never go back?
Not once.
Oh, this is unhinged today,
You
Jesus.
should send
Yeah,
Look,
there's
no, he
strange energy in
he-
the studio today from people.
he said that his presence would be a message enough.
But that doesn't mean his presence and our presences will be connected if they can't see us.
I mean, Leo,
We
did you
will
want
be
to
little
ask him
blips.
how we can...
It may look like pieces of scale falling off of him.
We don't actually know how this whole disembarking process will work yet.
We should
Do you
Because
think
if
he
this
can
is-
hear us still?
probably.
Potentially.
Can you hear us right now?
The warble across all the skin and the more humanoid form walking alongside you. Yes, I'm aware of you all.
How is
Yes,
the
I
landing
do
going
have-
to work?
I'd imagined I would remove the psionic encapsulation,
Push 'em off.
do a roll. It's a good trick. And
It's
you
always
would
a good
all,
trick, yes. And fall
I
off.
assume, fall. I would do
How
it
is
over
it?
the water.
That
Emmeline.
would be appreciated.
Emmeline, we should sending aura.
What? I should
We
send
could
in
just feather
aura.
fall.
Yeah, we should sending aura. Yeah. It'd be cool.
I mean, that is a choice for Leo. I do not have sending.
It'd be really cool.
But I
And
do
if-
think-
Going to meet
I do
us.
think the subtle descent is probably for the best.
Yes, if possible. Perhaps a landing out on the outskirts of town.
I mean, you were the one who was just saying that you were wanting a non-subtle entrance.
It speeds up the next parts of our demands.
Demands.
What demands are you
Yes.
going to be making of Auburn?
Well, we need to get to Mount Ondai as fast as possible.
We were going to ask them for a teleportation circle, and he thinks that if they
Yes.
all know that we descended from you, that they'd be more likely to acquiesce to request.
The logic tracks.
I get like 3 a week.
I mean, we need Leo. If we were to be asking for a teleportation circle, who would we be asking?
The government.
And who is one of the most important people in the government?
Esselbroste, of course. Yes, I know exactly who you're getting at,
Yes.
but I'd rather not.
If it
I-
is a decision that is made of the government of Avogadro, then he will be involved in it.
Yeah,
Unless
I
he is
know.
elsewhere.
Yeah, yes, I know.
They're
I know.
talking about Leo's dad, by the way. Apparently he's the treasurer, but he's also a giant asshole.
He's the treasurer of Avgrad,
Yes.
so he spends my hoard.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a great worm joke. I heard your discussion.
It's a good Great Worm joke. I just thought you would probably like the context since they were just talking.
I
You look.
can't particularly land in the water. I will capsize the ships. I could land outside the city's bounds, but I will destroy the farmland.
Not a good idea. We don't really have much options.
Each of my claws is a few, maybe 100 foot in claw length. So I could find somewhere that has a few patches of empty
We could just
grass.
jump off over the city.
If I get too close low to the city, well, I could fly above.
Yeah.
but I can't. If I get too close, it causes the wing. The
Wind
beating of my
problems.
wings will cause issues.
We didn't really think about the landing very well.
I thought I would just do a roll and you would fall
It
off.
is a good idea.
It's a good trick.
Is there something that we could tell them or show them that we've come from you?
I can handle that if you want. If you want them to know that I've sent you as envoys and you've
Yes, please.
That would be good.
gather up your belongings. We're not far away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you see, kind of as he starts to dive a little bit, his head going low, you can see the speck that is Arvagrad proper, a city of a few 100,000 people, just down there.
How high up are we?
Yes,
A safe
I
amount
believe
for
the
my
answer is-
wingspan. Oh,
Fair. I'm really glad you have this bubble.
well, if I were to fly over the Savin woods like this, too low, the drum of my wings would uproot the trees. So it's for the best.
Yeah, we can't have that. Wait, is it the seven? No, sorry. I was thinking of the Morabir, sorry. I was like,
The
that's
seven
very
is-
far away.
All that lore.
Between Vinzerad and Algrad.
As
So
it gets lower, the little speck of a city becomes larger and larger, and then still staying a few 100 feet above it, you see the wings all begin to kind of tuck in, and you feel the bubble, all these gemstones, and you just hear this of wind now, just like deafening. And with very little warning, all the wings just, and the entire world feels like it shifts underneath your feet as. And
Leo! Leo!
Leo will, as they're falling, Leo's not too worried about falling because he can fly. Oh shit! And I'll tap the small hummingbird brooch that's on my jacket. That's on everyone's jacket, and the brooch itself will start to animate, and as will the brooches on everyone else, like a network. And as the little brooches start to flap.
so you can choose up to 5 falling creatures.
What if I upcast it?
There's no rules for upcasting. I'll allow it.
Thank
One extra
you.
creature per upcast.
Yeah, cool. I'm happy to spend the second level to do it. Yeah. And we automatically just start.
As you all kind of start falling slowly, you see this boom, boom, warble of the purpley onyx amethyst color spreads to the horizon, and you see a dragon's head of the great worm rises from the horizon facing the city.
Is this the-
Arvagrad, hear my words. I send unto you 3 champions who've closed this rift on this day. And you see an effigy of each of you standing maybe a few 100 feet tall in the harbor. Boom, 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 appears.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
I do not want the statue of myself.
Are they actually statues?
No, they're
Or are they like
effigies.
illusions?
They're
Like illusions.
psionic projections.
Okay, cool. They're just
Yeah,
so
okay,
that they know who we are.
Yeah.
You know, I thought when he said to take care of it, that meant that he was just gonna like psionics the government people. I didn't think that it was of magic would you even need?
I don't want to know.
As you kind of all floating, Craddock is just like, 3 people, is one of 3 people, but ask me is fair enough. All right.
He gets a pat on the shoulder.
There, Craddock. You're a good employee.
He stings a little bit.
If it's any consolation, you're going to be quite famous by association.
You're also literally the only dwarf that I think exists over here. So.
That I've ever seen.
As you all begin
unique.
kind of floating, you're like still a few hundred feet up because you're only flying like 60 feet a turn, and you're like maybe 600 foot up. As you're kind of like just on the outskirts of the city, there suddenly, as the sonic continues, boom, 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 and you just feel this like kind of floodlights of this large purple is now just amplifying your descent as the effigies vanish.
Like Featherfall only lasts a minute, so I'll keep.
Yeah.
I'll cast it at least. We'll drop a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'll cast it again. Drop a little bit, and I'll cast it again.
Take like 2 casts of it.
But okay, cool. Yep, good enough. Cool, done.
This is what we asked for.
Yeah, as you see, just like you see the Onyx Great One's like full size now is like, you can only assume like it's very difficult to tell like tail to head is probably like close to 5,000 foot long in just like length.
Sorry, I have to Google something. I don't. That's just a
How
number.
many football fields?
I don't know how big a football field is.
How many AR-15s end to end?
Yo.
What do you mean? I don't need to use AR-15s. We're not using the metric system.
So for reference, like a full like freight train length is typically 5,300 feet. It's 1.6 kilometers long.
It's a mile.
Yeah. It's about a mile long.
Huh. He's real big.
It's a biggie boy. No
Yeah,
wonder
he
Fuzzer was spin.
As you're just kind of like, you see a crowd is just like forming around the city gate, and there's like guards all of a sudden trying to hold people in place.
So does this mean we get to add Emissary of the Onyx Great Worm to our titles?
Yes, I believe it does.
Oh God.
This is going to be really awkward, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes,
But
I'm
it's
already
it's
dreading this.
So
Yes,
for
I know, but
reference
it's
here, the
necessary.
tallest building in the world is 2,700 feet. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai. So he's double the size.
Jeez. Good to know. Thank you. That's a lot.
So as you, well, there's like a veritable like cacophony of people just making their way. There's a lot of guards and various politicians that have made their way to the gates and opened up, and like impromptu barriers are being set up as kind of this kind of draconian looking individual, obviously born of the dragon, the Onyx Great Worm, fully armored up, goes. As you land, he kneels.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Do it.
You're all welcome home.
It's nice to be home. Is there somewhere we can talk?
You're wanted for the forgeries of a few 100,000 in magic items, but I think that's an issue for another day.
I think that can be forgiven. All
If it
things
makes you
considered.
feel better, he didn't know he was making forgeries.
Not
Yes,
to
you
do
should go
with
and
me.
shut down. You should go and shut down the Antiquity Exchange immediately.
Yeah.
if it's still
That's
there.
been burned down for a few weeks.
Perfect. Job done.
My name is Eras. I've been told to escort you to the law speaker's chambers.
Good.
All right.
Immediately. Thank you.
You'll have to excuse the fanfare. There's a bit of a commotion.
It was
Yeah.
necessary.
As you get like brought to the gates to see there's wagons waiting that are kind of covered, and there's just like people that are like, you know, parade, like trying to get over barriers, get a look at these people coming through the city. There's people shouting and praising because to their knowledge you're the ones who closed the rift.
No
This
photos.
I mean, we are. I really like the idea that the Onyx Great One was like, man, flying them out, they're gonna do all the fanfare stuff, they're gonna worship me a lot, and then the second we're like, man, it would be really helpful. It's like, I'll divert
He's
them.
like, I could make them worship him. I don't have to take any credit.
Yep.
This is perfect, yeah.
Yeah, this is literally, that's actually what he did, yeah.
As you get brought to the streets, there's people shouting stuff. There's like flowers being thrown into the street. There is people calling
Shield.
names for Leo, but there's no names known for the other people.
Well, make the most of this. I don't know if we'll ever get this treatment again.
Your
See,
dad's
Krennic, everyone,
absolutely...
everyone speaks normal languages, Krennic.
Well, at least it's a bit more understandable.
Emily would
Your
just like
dad's
take some of the
absolutely going to
flowers
try
off
to
the
use
ground,
this
like
to his advantage. You know that, right?
Yes, I assumed.
Yeah.
As you make your way into the city, the Grand Law Speakers Hall kind of centralized in it, where all the elected law speakers come to convene. There's a few of them already assembled. Most of them are gathered early. You see there is a crowd gathered around one specific individual. A slightly older gentleman, looks like a slightly more rotund Leo with less hair.
Good night.
Is that your dad?
Yes, that
Yeah.
is my
Yeah.
son.
That's him.
As you all come in, he goes,
Just
Leo.
walk past him.
He kind of stands there. He's had a
Sorry,
long day.
It's probably the best thing you could have done in that situation without making a scene.
Yeah. We're busy.
We are. You are going to have to address it, or else he's going to start using your name for his purposes.
It's true.
Doesn't have to be now, but
No,
If
it's
you don't,
not now. We
he's
need to
still...
capitalize on the moment.
You guys kind of get to like center stage where a lot of them are. There is what would be equivalent to kind of like speaker of the house. A man you would know by the name of Kaelmor Hasira. Half elven, few onyx gemstones embedded in his skin, brown hair that's kind of cropped and neat, a little bit skinny, but a bit of a stomach. Definitely like a politician's diet.
Yeah.
Um,
Speaker Hasira. It's been a long time.
Lionel, you're
Leo, please.
Leo. I apologize. Your effigies on the horizon do not come with nameplates. I don't know your friends.
No, that's okay. This is Rhea Roadborn, and this is
Emily.
Emmeline. I'll let you.
Emily.
Emmeline.
Very
Emmeline.
cautious of the surnames. Yeah. Emmeline is enough. All right. This is Kraddick, Helena, and Vazra.
So you don't have to worry about a bunch of white dragons flying around anymore.
Yes, we've saved the city.
We are indebted
Saved
to
the
you.
country.
Do you have
Yes,
a
so if
portal
you
to
could-
Mount Andai?
Straight to business. Are you leaving already?
We probably need to spend the night, because we were ambushed earlier, and that was kind of rough. But other than that, there's another portal. There's two more. that have to be closed.
We are aware of them. I heard your reports were in. You helped the Random one as well.
Yep.
You're all quite
Which is two.
heroes of the world.
Well, something much worse is coming, and if we can delay it by closing the portals, then we're going to.
Yes. Well put.
I was going to offer rewards the like. I thought we were going to be a bit longer conversation. A portal to Mount Ondai.
Sure. I'm sorry. I'm from deep in the wood, and I don't know how etiquette things work. So please go ahead.
cannot-
I didn't mean to derail you.
We cannot leave quite yet anyway, so that would be. There's plenty
Yeah,
of time.
We think we have
But not
there's
plenty.
plenty of time, but there's a little bit of time.
There's enough
have-
time.
We have some coordination that we need to do internally. So lodgings.
I was going to offer. There's a small on the merchant's quay. There's a little mansion. Seems befitting for the saviors of the city.
I would
that
like to
will
stay. Thank you.
do just nicely, thank you.
It's fully staffed and homed. By the staff. There's no current owner. But
Yeah.
Just so Rio's not picking this up. I'm not sure if I'm sure. Is he letting us stay in the house, or is he just
no,
like
he's
have a
giving you
house?
the deed to a mansion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Rio's not picking that up at all. He's like, oh, I'd love to stay in a nice fancy house. That'd be a nice experience. Like, did you think
Rio,
that
it's
it-
permanent.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
we've been. I don't have much, but we're still talking on reward. Normally, this would be something we would hire mercenaries to do, or heroes come along in the stories. But
I think that's a house.
We did.
Palewood Hall. I've got a deed for it here. It's a start. We will give more, I promise. But
That's a lot.
Palewood
Yes.
Hall. Leo, shall I put yourself as the name on the
But-
deed?
Someone has to do it, and it might as well be me. We're at home.
Yes.
You'll need a citizen's signature,
takes
I
it.
suppose.
I will. And he takes out a stamp. And you see there's a bunch of law speakers that just start clapping.
Leah will.
You see now at this stage, you're kind of like in the
Stand.
middle of like an auditorium almost, and people have come in to like sit in seats. Do you have anything to say to the law speakers?
Let's make a statement, Leo.
Ah, shit.
You
I
guys-
take it Leo speaks for you. What is your
we don't
your
really
organization's
have a
name? Are
speaker.
you a mercenary group? Are you a
We're independent consultants. We have particular expertise in the Amber Rifts. And
what is the name of your group?
We haven't quite named it. Being unaffiliated consultants. We'll figure that out. But I'll
Give you a name before we leave. How about that?
By all means, if it
Good
would make
enough.
it, I can put a name on the deed, and you would all be owners. Then, if I could register the group name,
That would be fantastic. Just
That would be much more intelligent. Is it speech time?
do you want me to say something? Because I'm just gonna talk about the Dragon King.
No, I can do it. I think the
Did you
more
want us
immediate
to do it?
concerns are
Go.
the Archheart and the Mount Ondai.
I agree.
Archhold.
Well-
Is it Arkhold or Archhold?
Arkhold.
the Archhold.
Arcode.
I agree.
Thank you.
We do need them to prepare for what's coming now.
Good enough. Leo will put on his best impersonation of actual real politicians. Avigad, ready yourself. We have saved Randrum and we've saved Arvora. Mount Ondai and the Arkhold are still under siege. Where we have spared your suffering, you should spare theirs. As much as you can. Rally troops, rally supplies. The people there will be hurting. Make haste.
I love the idea that they're all like, yeah.
There's like a little bit of like, oh, okay. Yeah.
This is. I'll look over to Rhea, Emmeline. This is the start of great danger for Quenthos. The Dragon King from... my brain is short-circuiting. What's the other side of Drapidon?
Drapidon.
Thank you. The Dragon King of Drapidon is attempting to force his way into this side of the planet. Subjugation and death will follow. All those Velven lineage will be hunted if a stand is not taken. Rally yourselves. Forget petty squabbles. Forget infighting. Forget politics. Time for unity is now.
As you see the hall, which is normally seats like 150 elected officials. Maybe there's like 130 of them kind of storming in. Some of them were kind of like running in to take seats.
Mm-hmm.
While Leo's staring them all down.
As you do this, I was like correct myself, the Chancellor, the High Speaker would be the Chancellor, this person. Kind of looks and goes, stands up beside you, kind of making a very cut, like kind of like standing beside you in unison.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where the envoys stand, so shall our Vora, and so shall the Chancellor. And he kind of turns, making a very like open handshake body to you. If you need anything of me, you just ask, and I will put it into motion at the top of the morning.
It's to be done immediately.
Once all 50 have assembled, we will start the votes.
Hurry them. Force them if you must.
I will convene law speakers. I will draft propositions with Master Leo Van Horn, the younger. For motions to be passed in the morning. We'll get plans of action. I will debrief and get a proper summary of everything to bring forth to the courts tomorrow. For now...
Set a war council.
Understood. A seat on it is yours if you want it.
Perhaps.
If you need any more information, we're happy to stay and fill in.
It's the war council.
I will show you to your manor personally. And I will get a few able law speakers ready to summon a war council.
Good enough.
He takes up a gavel, bangs it.
Well, I think that went pretty well.
I assume are we going to like a carriage with him? So like
yeah, you're in the basin right now, and there's like a little doorway that leads out the back. This beautiful auditorium, by the way, not really the focus of the scene, but you head out the back way. There's the large building, kind of a smaller legs away at the back, very much so sheltered wagons and carriages. You see, there's maybe like 8 identical ones. You all pile into one along with Kaelmer. And each of the 8 carriages heads off in a different direction to try and throw off the crowds.
Yeah. I did mean that. There's a lot going on, and I take a glance at Emmeline. And there are people that we're working with who I'm sure would be very interested in speaking with you.
I'm sure there is. I've heard of many. I've spoken to the Prince Gallus Indir.
He's also working with us.
The Treasury candidate Tesselbroste should be on the war council.
Law Speaker Broste, is it?
Yes.
Bold move your father won't like, but I can do that.
Maybe I should have been a better dad.
We have common affiliations.
If you mean to make waves, if you make a public backing of many people, you could... If you're backed by the Great Worm, you have... I hope you understand the sway your word may now have. And I hope you keep that in consideration when the election for Chancellor comes back around.
Let me be very clear. I told you that the time for politics was over. You are not focusing on the correct lens. This world is under threat of death. Start acting like it.
I assure you I am. I'm acting on the attention that there will be another election. To do that, we must win.
I'm just gonna put a hand on Leo's arm. Just to be like,
I assure you,
Doing the
everyone
silent
in the
gesture
city
of
will try and
don't
look
worry.
to this as a position to either garner your favor or to clamber up the ladder.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone in the city seems to be doing so.
that is how civilization seems to work.
Yes.
As someone at the top of the ladder currently, I can help you.
Good.
I tend to do so.
That would be very much appreciated.
A circle to Onda is the first thing on the menu then. What else?
Yes.
A resupply. We'll have a list.
I can do that.
We do have to reach out to our contacts before
I
we
can
can
take care
give
of
you
that.
any secure answers.
You kind
We'd
of felt
hate
small
to
in the bag.
accidentally overcomplicate the situation.
Riftways are opening up to other realms of existence. It's hard to make it more complicated.
Well, when you have a
True.
big political thing
We
that's
will.
happening on top of that, by muddying that and potentially making that much more complicated on top of everything else, it could make things go
Currently-
slower.
Currently, elections are not happening. I'm just warning you that who you speak to in these councils will have knock-on effects, whether you intentionally decide them or not. People you can be seen talking to more, for better or worse, even if you're secretly abashing them, your actions will now carry weight in this city. People are going to try and use you.
Yes. What do I know of the Chancellor?
Won the last election about 4 years ago. Of the 150 law speakers, so the speaker of the law speakers is elected internally, and he won that in a slide of 80 to 70, which is pretty good.
So, yeah, that's not bad. But is he more of a Neville Chamberlain or more Winston Churchill or an FDR?
More Churchill.
Good enough.
He's known to be a very proactive. Wants to, like, he's keeping Arvora in mind. Like, he's not known for there's no known corruption around him.
That's good.
He's low-born as well. He doesn't come from a law speaker kind of typical family. He doesn't come from a politically aligned family.
He's kind of of the people kind of guy.
Yeah. Originally, when
Yeah.
he was a law speaker, the department he was a law speaker for, like the branches, I should say, was agriculture.
Very cool.
Right, Chancellor, you'll be on the council. Essel Bruste. He's a former
I'm aware
my
of him.
brain Dragon
Onyx
Knight. Onyx Guard, thank you. He's got a good mind for it. We'll need funds and resourcing, so my father will probably need to be there in an advisory capacity only.
We don't really get along with him well.
No, but he's necessary.
Until the next election, anyway.
Yeah.
I'll get Nimblerish. They'll be there. You would know that as the current law speaker. That would be the head of the military division.
And
Who
then
would-
someone.
Is there a
Okay,
head of
yeah.
them? I don't know how it works here. Is there like a merchant's guild or something? Somebody that we could talk about supply lines?
Not a law speaker, but there is Takard. The Takard
the
estate.
minister's civil.
But if you want the merchants' guilds, not so much the law speaker for them.
I don't know how things work. Like I said, I'm
That's
from
f-
deep in the world.
I'm getting
It's-
it, Ria. Yeah. No, I'm
I-
understanding
it's just
where you're
that-
coming from.
We had to choose an order, you see. There weren't enough people to go out to all places, and Mount Andai and the Arkhold are later. They're sure to have suffered much greater losses. And if there's anything that we can do to show a unified front, to make allies with each other, we should.
I can see what we can do in the morning. The Great Assembly is quick enough when we need to be. The Onyx Guard is the strongest part of our military force, but
We understand.
we've never
that you
had
can't put
enforced
yourselves
conscription.
at risk.
So
Yes. I know that you can't put yourselves at risk for the sake of others, because then you too could be attacked. But if there is any support that you can offer, it would mean a lot.
I can send some form of aid to the places affected. Here we are. As you see, there's Palewood Hall. It's named so because it's almost like this, like, bone white kind of wooden log manor that's been established, and there's trees that all surround it that are of the pale kind of like ghost wood style bark that just surround it. The leaves on the trees are this kind of faint purpley blue, almost like lilac color.
Hey, Raf, give us a home amongst the gum trees.
Is that an Australian thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll send you a link to the song later. But
Thanks.
gum trees of pale white.
Ah.
Yeah.
And you're sure we can have this?
That's the least we can currently offer. I assure you there would have... Normally this sort of things would go on. Mercenaries would be hired, or we'd try and handle it internally. People would be raised as heroes, given fanfare, and usually when you stop a threat like this, a country-destroying threat, there's not two more waiting to be dealt with. So the
That's true.
fanfare will be shorter-lived.
That's okay. There will be
He-
time for peace.
Takes out a couple of keys, hands one to each of you. I only have 3 for now. I saw 3 effigies.
No, thank you.
We can make extras, that's fine.
And we'll
It's
go.
quite simple. It's modest enough. It's on 9 acres of land, 6 beds, 6 bath.
Any specific enchantments I need to be aware of?
All of them are based and run down now. There is various lighting enchantments for the groves around just to keep them up. There is nourishment
Nothing
enchantments to
protective.
keep the trees. Nothing as of yet. We can organize that though. The only thing that
But-
is there is not so much anti-scrying, but it makes scrying more difficult inside.
That's okay.
Good to
I'm
know.
immune to scrying.
You are. The rest of us, not so much.
Yeah, but if you're close by, it stops.
Thank you.
But yes, I will have a list of
When
specific
should we
enchantments.
be back
that
to
you
see
can
you in the
apply.
morning?
Or will the War Council be here?
Do you want the War Council here, or do you want that in the Grand Assembly?
It would
Somewhere
probably-
protected.
Before
Probably
I go,
more
I need
protected.
a list of. Nothing happens without a vote. You know that.
Yes.
Yes.
I need propositions to bring forward in the morning. Declaring martial law, probably important. Military.
Yep.
Aid,
Declaration of
organization.
wartime. Aid.
Yes, declaration of wartime. Humanitarian aid is essential. There will
Training.
be people fleeing.
Conscription.
ancillary
I would-
training. I don't think we're at conscription yet, but I think
conscription.
ancillary training.
It's
It's
that is if we're declaring a state of war, then conscription goes along with that. However, we do not know how long it is before the main invasion force arrives, so I think it would be better to put in preparations for a state of emergency and martial law declaration rather than do it now preemptively and have it still be months off. That would create resentment amongst the population and thus cause a lot of havoc civilly.
Do we know a
So it is
timeline
better
at
to
all?
prepare.
Mr.
No,
Dragon
we do
King?
not know for certain. We do have no timeline for certain, so I think it's better to put in motions to prepare for when it does happen, as opposed to do it preemptively and have it fall to pieces before it actually happens.
The immediate concerns are not war, but perhaps the pre-invasion of these final two.
They're planning.
Also,
I think
probably
clearing funds to give not a mandatory conscription, but an increased wage for those wishing to sign up for the army would be
Yes.
that would be
smart.
a very
Incentive,
good idea,
yes.
as well as setting up, knowing that war will come and all of the negatives with that. Probably putting aside funds or training or educations into
Increased tax.
Yes.
No wartime
I
tax.
Increase
don't
your
understand how taxes work.
Yes, wartime taxes necessary. Increase your supply lines. Focus on resilience in your supply chains. Build
Stores
up
of
your
food.
supplies from your smithies, from your potions, from your magic spell scrolls. Everything.
To get ready for a war that is coming.
Be ready to be cut off potentially from everywhere else in the world. It'd be much
Also,
harder
Fine.
to ship.
we know for a fact that they've infiltrated every major city and country on this side of the world.
Are we in the manor now?
I would, yeah.
Leah's just going to quickly drift off for a few minutes, and I'm going to cast Detect Dragons.
That's
You spelled detect dragons. I was like, hang on a second. What did you just speak? I'm gonna say detect.
No, remember Vaz taught him that spell.
Like
I remember that
one,
now. I remember that now.
currently off towards the kitchens.
I hold it, but it's not the Chancellor.
Not the Chancellor.
Towards the
That's-
But that would also
That's-
ping on the
that's-
native-born dragonborns here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess you should look in and be like, oh, hi. and then come back.
I will.
If
send
you stay
Loretta
longer,
in
I
to
believe
go
you
and-
learn more things, and you will learn it is a dragonborn, not a dragon.
Good. Cool. Good enough.
We know that they've infiltrated every nation. So are the spy networks and stuff that governments have a real thing? It might be good to use those to try to look into people.
We have intelligence within the country, yes.
Got it. I only know about them from books.
A final appropriation that would be a special request for myself is funding for the Aether Lyceum.
That's not technically ours or Venzer. It's
don't
not
know
owned
who
by
it is.
either Avora or
know.
Mantarathea.
But appropriations can be made.
They would need to declare a side. Accepting aid from one will cut them off from the other.
Yes, that is a move that will not go
The
down well.
side is Quentos.
Yes, but people do not see that, Leo.
I understand that's the ideal, but it's not just me. Getting
Yes.
those
Yes.
private few investors who have wanted the Aether Lyceum to be an Avorian institute will be scorned if they start taking funding from Mantarathea and will then therefore pull any potential they had. Venzeridon itself is on a political border.
I'm
It would
familiar.
likely be a better idea then, I guess, to try. If you invest in magical as well as martial trainings, tie that to the military, then it would then also greater put an incentivization on joining the military to receive better training that people could then go on to use however they like after their time in the service is done.
Yes, War Wizards is what I'm getting at. You're right, Rio.
I would think it
incentivize
is
that.
better.
I can also do a few
Yes.
tactical private donations to the Aether Lyceum
Perfect.
from a few like-minded
I would also-
individuals.
Good enough.
I would also make contingency plans for the population of Avergad.
So especially
them to
those
be
of
removed from
elvish
the city?
lineage.
For all of them, the city is a target.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be discriminatory when the dragons come through here.
He will burn the woad when he comes, and he will kill anybody with any elvish lineage.
Yes, I'm aware that includes Emmeline and myself.
We're
And
aware
myself.
they're not. They need to know.
The city is a target. I would, as I said, make preparations for the civilian population to be moved out.
We don't know where they're going to come through.
And try and make preparations for the civilian population to move, but I don't have somewhere to put. We have maybe
You can't move an entire
180,000
country.
people to 220.
Yes.
I think
Moving
it's
that
more
many
of a
Make
people is-
preparations. This entire place here is a sitting duck. From what we have seen dragons do, this entire place is a target. And if they're all clustered in here within these walls, they will be killed.
every city is.
Precisely. So better to make plans for them to move and be
can't-
uncomfortable, potentially face hardships along the way, than die here.
I think what might be a more doable solution instead of just trying to get rid of every city is to create safe houses, maybe underground. Out of character, I'm thinking like World War style, like little bunker things that
Bunkers.
everyone would go to.
Yeah, keep calm and carry on.
Yeah.
But I'm also
Yeah.
thinking of just general evacuation orders. Have
Infrastructure
it there to be
uplifts in
prepared.
Belmar,
We-
Anghorn, Savan. They all need to be.
If we're asking them to
improved.
put so much money as well into military infrastructure, it is a lot to also ask them to put it into constructing bunkers for every person in the city.
That's true.
We have to look at where we want them to consolidate their resources here.
We also need to give them the choice. Because if the
Yes.
only choice that we give them is to leave and they say no,
Many people are not going to leave their homes. We can tell
Yes.
them, shiny pulling them out is not going to work
No.
for everyone.
and also there's at least, I could be wrong, it seems like there's a lot of people that are pretty well off here. They could potentially build their own if we give them the specifications for what would be necessary.
We're going to have a bunch of people. The second we announce war, there's going to be people trying to hoard resources.
So then we definitely will need the merchants then. Because they
Yes, I agree. The take out estates.
You
they
have
should be at the council meeting then.
you have a particular history with agriculture.
Food supplies will be. We should be fine. Currently, nothing is affecting our food chain.
Yes. But
Yes,
If
but
there's-
perhaps surplus.
like
Just
the way
we
that
already
you
have a
store for the
small
winter,
surplus, but we need more.
preservation methods, all that other fun things.
I would also. I know this may be sensitive information, but whatever contingency plans that I'm sure you have stashed away here for Avograd, get them ready, dust them off, have them prepared.
Should be the sort of time where we would expect Prince Calasinda to rock through the door telling us to prepare again. Although he's not shown face since the start of all of this.
Well, that's
He's-
what.
He's in Mount Andai.
Well, there's no safer place, I imagine, right now then.
Or it is
Uh,
not.
He's the
that's
only
where
one
it is,
foolish
right?
enough to be
Yeah, that's
prepared
right.
after all these years.
You would be wrong. Mount Andai is under siege.
He's been wounded.
I assure you, the man that helped kill a god, a wound will be short-lived.
I assure you, as someone who's just stepped off the back of the Onyx Great Worm, Prince Calasindia is not
Currently out of
a
commission.
bastion. He's currently offline.
Yes, we do not know the current reports from Mount Andai, only that the battle is still ongoing.
All right.
This isn't going to
I
be
know
an
our
easy-
teleportation circle to Mount Andai went offline.
We need to find some underground things. What as close as you can get us.
I'm sure there's someone in this city who has a unregistered circle that the governments don't know about.
Find it, please.
It will take time. I won't say it'll be today or tomorrow, but your other option is walking 31 days perhaps, or
I understand. As fast as you can. I know that it's asking a lot.
I will work as fast as I can. I will be doing everything in my power to help you all.
Let us know how we can help make things easier as well.
I would say perhaps, as odd as it sounds, try not to create a panic.
I believe I may
So
have already
Leo's
done
not
that.
doing the next speech. Got it.
I think there's a certain strength in showing that we're concerned but ready to face it. We can take Leo's message as a warning to embolden ourselves. A bit of a fright, but if all we speak of is we're doomed for what's coming,
People will assume they're doomed.
we need to
Understand.
give them a little hope.
I don't know anything about your people. I don't know
Leave
what
that sort of.
histories
We'll
they
we have our propagandists to do such things. Don't worry.
We're also going to speak with our people, and if we need to send a message to you before the meeting
Yeah.
tomorrow, is that okay?
May I ask who you work for?
No, you may not.
Wait, time out real quick. I have a question for Des.
Yeah.
Our employer has made themselves known as a public figure and are rallying strong people together. I thought it might be a reasonable thing to say yes, we can.
You know what? Actually, that's fair. We'd probably let Emmeline say yes or no.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But I wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
have a timeout
no,
moment before
that's-
you just decided that for. Yeah,
Yes,
because
yeah,
the
you're
situation's
quite right.
changed a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
100%.
considering
I blanked.
that a lot of significant people, like the royal family of Randrum, also know that we're working for the Tavis estate.
Yeah, I think
like-
it's okay.
The cat's out of the bag now,
Okay.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, and Broste as well.
and Braste as well. Like the cat's out of the bag.
Would you like to say it then?
No, I mean, I
Yeah,
think
no, no, I'll
if
let
Rhea looked towards Emmeline, Emmeline would give like a nod.
do it.
We work for the Tavises. I don't know how much you've likely heard of them.
More and more in the recent weeks.
Yes.
A new player on the field, but a strong one, it seems, who's got plans for this. Manterthia more than Arvora, but allies, I hope.
It's hard to reach out to everybody
Yes.
all at once in this span of a month.
Interests are aligned with yours.
All right. I will get some motions written up. I will pull on my elven lineage to not sleep tonight. I'll draft these
Is
and
there
I'll get the
anything
votes started in the morning.
Is there anything you need from us?
You have no official capacity to act in Avograd.
No.
Things
But
have to
doesn't
happen.
at least a third of your people worship him as a god? I gesture to the mountain that we flew from.
Probably closer to half.
Just because we don't have an official capacity, we could still help if it can make things
You can
easier.
still help lots of ways, but things have to happen officially
Yes.
as well.
I didn't necessarily mean it through the. How could we?
Trust me,
How could
there's
we
nothing I
sign
would
the
love to-
papers? You know.
I will get the preliminary vote started in the morning. We'll work on what we can. I mean this in the nicest possible way. You all look quite poorly.
Yeah.
So perhaps get some rest.
Hmm.
If you've got
I think
other
that is for the best.
ideas for motions, I'll get the war council started. Probably better to do that in the Great Assembly.
Agreed.
Good enough.
Will we be meeting tomorrow or the day after for the War Council?
Nothing will happen until after a state of war has officially been declared. I think that is the easiest thing to get all law speakers to agree on.
Okay. Sounds good. Let us know when you need us.
I would also warn you. You may have prospective law speakers who may have their seats coming up for election soon come knocking on your door, I would keep that door tightly closed. Otherwise, you will be entertaining a lot of fools.
Noted.
I'm reading through the subtext of who he's actually talking about, right?
He means your father.
Yeah.
The next election is treasurer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhea does not pick up on that. She's just like, okay.
Oh,
Get
it's
some
like half a
rest.
second of Leo looking at the calendar. And Fool's knocking at the door. Got it.
Get some rest. There's the main there's 6 beds, 6 bedrooms. Main 4 are going to be on the 3rd floor.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Have a good night. And thank you
I'll
for your
have a
support.
busy one.
Thank
I'll
you.
be seeing you.
Good night,
He lets
Chancellor.
themselves out.
Yeah. I look at
Again,
Okay, we need
Kaelmer
more than-
Hasira.
We
It's in
need
the
more
disc.
than ascending. We need an actual proper conversation with them. Doing the Tavises.
Yeah.
There'll be time. Once this matter with the rifts is resolved, that is when we can look for
No.
proper conversations.
I mean, like, if they have dream or something, they need to know so they can start influencing this how they want it to go. You know that's what they want.
Of course, I just do not think they will be present at the moment for it.
Oh no, I don't think that they will be present. I just need they'll send somebody in our place to do
Low
that.
needs to
Potentially,
be across
but
this.
every-
This is-
Potentially, everybody is activated currently for this current issue with the rifts.
They
They
still
might
need to
be able
know.
to send someone, but Leo, you can try if you want to message. But we need you to reach out for sending anyway to tell them that we're ready for the blood.
Yes, you're right. Well, I've got a ton of spell slots, so I can just send messages to. I can do 3
Okay, perfect.
before I crash out. First one is sending a message to. Wait. Who do we think we want to reach out to first? Lowe to capitalize on political capital, or Carol to get the God's Blood?
God's blood.
Send a message to Carol. Carol, it's Leo. We're at Palewood Hall. Does it work?
Yep.
Yep. Carol, it's Leo. We're at Palewood Hall in Arvagrad. We'll be here for a short while. The God's Blood can be delivered.
Give 3 more words if you want.
See you soon.
Message comes back. I'll write that down. I won't be there tonight.
And as usual, Leo is just verbalizing what he hears
Yeah.
when the sendings come out. All right. So,
Low.
do we think it's worth reaching out to Lowe?
I do.
It's worth Realmhunters contacting, just in case.
I'll also,
Send a message to
Emily,
Lowe.
if you wanted to, you could chime in. You know, Salia also has big connections in the Arvagrad banks.
True.
Oh, well, I'd
How many-
take Emmeline's.
Yeah.
I can do 2 more.
How many sendings do you have? 2?
3.
We also
3.
need to
I've got
see
the
before-
arcade battery.
You know what? Fuck it. Try Salia first. Lowe's probably busy fixing this whole situation. She's more
I would-
likely to be in the field.
This one's a
Yes.
bit has a lot more going on. Should we try to plan it out a little bit together?
I think so. This one I'm a little bit less confident with.
Right.
Salia, Arvagrad closed, maybe.
Important vote happening in Arvagrad.
Happening in Arvagrad.
Important vote
heroes?
happening in Arvagrad.
That's 10.
I don't think. I think just important vote happening in Arvagrad. 5 words for that. She will know it's Leo. We do not need to introduce ourselves. We can save on words that way.
Proposing
Onyx-
state of war and preparations.
Tavis influence.
Needed.
Needed slash
Have its influence needed.
Good
Yeah, yeah.
opportunity.
Or yeah. Or opportune Tavis influence. I guess.
Opportune yeah.
Yeah, that keeps it 3 words.
Opportune and opportunity are awesome. Same.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 15 words.
Okay, so we still have 10 more left. Can you read off what we've got so far?
Important vote happening in Arvagrad, proposing state of war and preparations. Opportune Tavis influence needed.
Two Tavis influence needed. I would probably say that like
We
they've I guess is Great Worm 1 word or 2?
Grey Worm's one.
We can assume that she will find that out when she starts digging.
I think potentially we say. We
Also,
are
remember,
in
don't you
contact-
have a favor owed by Salia as well? She gave you a favor.
Mhm. Yep.
Yes.
We have. I think potentially putting in there. We have contact. We have the ear of the Chancellor. Something along those lines.
Chancellor's ally.
Ear of Chancellor is ours.
Or just allied
5
with
words.
Chancellor.
Yeah, allied with Chancellor is better. Chancellor.
7 words left.
I would say that the War Council also 1 word, right?
War Council's 2 words.
2 words.
2 words. 7 words.
Do it.
Is War Council meeting soon? Any suggestions?
I like it.
Favor time.
We got 1 word.
No, we should have 2 more left.
The War Council's 1 word or 2 words. Des?
2.
2 words.
Yeah.
Okay, that was still 2
Then
because I
we've-
think I said 4, right? You said we had 7.
War Council meeting soon. Any suggestions? We've got 1 more word.
War Council meeting soon. Oh, War. God damn it! I could. Favor? Question mark.
Also, any suggestions may just be not needed in there. Like, this entire message
Look,
is to
Emily,
try and get information.
That's true.
This entire sending is any suggestions, really.
That's true. Just giving
About
us much
that favor. About that favor.
Yeah. If we have 3 words, yes, about that favor is a great way to end.
Yeah, that's a nice little way to. Okay, I'll send a message to Salia. Does it go through?
I mean, if this
Sorry.
goes right, then especially with for the Tavises, that's a huge ally to have.
Hi guys, here's a country. There you go.
We've done good.
Yeah, man. Leo's bonus is gonna be sick.
We
Alright.
should all get a good bonus from this one.
Yeah, no, but selfishly, I mean, I'll send a message
He's
to
got a house.
Celia. Does the I've got a tower. I don't need a house. Does this message go through to Celia?
Does.
Important vote happening in Arvagrad, proposing state of war and preparations. Opportune Tavis influence needed. Allied with Chancellor. War Council meeting soon. About that favor?
I'd more thought about, fronting a bill for an item, but I suppose this will do. Thanks for the heads up. I'll look into it.
That was perfect. Cool. I don't know why, but that one was very stressful. Aura?
Because of the effort that's going to come from that.
But it could also make things much more. It's nice to know that we could potentially have one of the major players on the board on our side for this.
Yeah. So Aura, then.
It goes through.
Cool.
Portal's non-reactive?
No, I don't need to be quite so careful with this one, I think, because I'm just asking for the password. There's one more thing. It's just one thing that we need, so...
Yeah, and probably telling her that the portals didn't set her off, and neither did the Herald.
Dragon non-reactive against 2 portals. We believe code word for the necklace is reasonable now. At your earliest convenience, please. That'll do.
Leria Lethia.
Elvish. Jesus.
Can I have that in writing, please?
Kind of Elvish, please.
Sorry, you said that and I think my eyes just rolled back into my head. I was like,
Blah, 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 blah.
what's it mean?
I will psionically.
Basically, it translates to, I unlock your bindings.
Open sesame, got it.
Kinda, yeah. It's very oral, straightforward. Like,
yeah. Love her.
Leo will telepathically plant that word in both Rhea and Emmeline's mind.
Right, perfect.
I do want to look at Vassar and say, would you be comfortable? You've told us a lot about how... Shush. About how the Dragon King has ruled the world on that side as far as the killing of all the elves, burning of the woad, and very controlling. If needed, would you be willing to share that information with them too?
I certainly could, but then you have to tell them you have a dragon with you.
We're currently in a country of people who worship a giant dragon. I think.
Yeah, but I'm not one of the good ones for them. You'll tell them a bomb's in their city.
Fair.
I can if you think it's a good idea.
I mean, you're walking around with horns and wings and a tail. You don't exactly look like a
I'm not the
tiefling.
only one here. There's
True.
also
There's
Dragonborn
enough
here.
of them.
But that's what I mean. It's like you already look a bit like.
Yes, but if we tell them I'm a dragon from the other side of the world who was controlled by the Dragon King, I don't.
That's fair. Yeah.
I feel like if they're all similar enough to Leo, I don't need 180,000 Leos wanting me dead. One is enough.
That's
I don't
true.
want you dead. I just don't entirely trust
I don't
you.
need 180,000 Leos thinking it's more efficient to kill me now.
Oh, well, yes.
That is
I
fair.
get it.
That's fair. Sorry. People are frustrating.
You should all get rest.
I think rest is pertinent at the moment. That'll do.
We should also probably meet the people who have been keeping the house.
Yes, I just need to lie down for 5. Would you mind?
I got it.
You're a
Wait,
delight.
list of enchantments things first. Give.
So, as you work
Scribble
out the
down, I'll
minute
provide
details, that is the cutoff point I have for the night, guys.
Yep.
That's fair enough.
So
I spent
need to
some
call that-
time talking to the people, and then we all go to bed.
All right, we will see you next week for some cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
It's
Bye.
chrome up
See you guys.
tunes.